Welcome back. In November, voters in Illinois will have 6 men to choose from when they vote for governor. Here is a list of the candidates who are seeking the state's top job. One of those men, a Jackson County attorney. Rich Whitney is running as the Green Party candidate after a bid in 2006 where he got about 10% of the vote in that race. He is here now to talk more about the 2010 election. Thanks for being with us this morning.
Good morning.
We'll start off with budget issues and talk about that. We know that Governor Quinn has talked about raising the income tax. We know that Senator Brady, the Republican in the race, has talked about taking a vow not to raise taxes. Where do you stand on this issue, and is it realistic not to raise taxes?
No, it's not, but I think we need to talk about it in terms of tax reform, not just a raise. We need to look at our sources of taxing as well as our spending. We need to look at both sides of the equation. But the fundamental problem, as I see it, is that we're taxing the wrong people. If you combine all taxes in Illinois, we are taxing the bottom 20% of income earners at more than double the percentage rate of the top 1%. And then we wonder why we're going broke. So we need to move toward a more progressive system. That's why I support Senate Bill 750, which would do that, would also provide property tax relief, which is also badly needed in the state. As well as some unique ideas the other candidates are not talking about, such as a financial transactions tax to tax the speculators in Chicago who have made trillions of dollars off workers' pensions and gambling in the finance, insurance, and real estate sector.
Now let me ask you this: as a third-party candidate, nobody in Springfield is third-party at this point. Would it be difficult transitioning in as governor and working with both sides of the aisle?
No, actually, I think, well, first of all, I guess I would have to say I don't think I could be any less effective than the last couple of governors that we've had. But the more serious answer to your question is that the Green Party is part of a movement. We are trying to stand up for the movements that have been fighting for school and budgetary reform, for example, or fighting for environmental change, clean energy, some of the, any number of issues, but haven't been able to get through because of this institutional barrier known as the Democratic and Republican parties, or as I like to call them, the two corporate-sponsored parties. We have other people running. I'm not running alone. We have a number of excellent Green Party candidates running for office at all levels of government, including the legislature. So I do believe that we will be able to be effective because I won't be alone. We will be putting political pressure on the other people that currently serve in the legislature. And hopefully we will be able to serve kind of a balance wheel function in order to get things done in Springfield, to the extent anything gets done in Springfield. People will have to, I think, be looking to the Green Party to accomplish things. And I think we'll be able to parlay that into hopefully a lot more effective government that we've been seeing in the last several years. 2006
kind of paved the way, I think, for the Green Party. You got about 10%, just over 10% of the vote, and got the Green Party on the ballot for this upcoming election. What do you think voters are turning to a third-party alternative? Why is that?
Well, I think the short answer is just massive discontent with the performance of the two corporate-sponsored parties. Look at what's been happening lately. I mean, we're being told that it's inevitable that we're going to have more painful cuts both to higher education and grade school education. The Green Party is sending a message, no, that's not inevitable. There are fixes. There are sound public policy solutions. We just need to put political pressure on Springfield to get these things done. I don't accept these things as inevitable, and I think many of the people running for office of the Green Party understand that, and we're going to really be trying to make some changes.
Last 10 seconds, and I know I hate to do this to you, but is it realistic to fix these problems that we're facing right now in the short term?
I think it is. I think if people go to my website, whitneyforgov.org, and look at the more detailed policy paper, some things don't reduce themselves to sound bites.
Sure.
I think you will see that we do have realistic solutions to the problems facing the people of the state.
All righty, Rich Whitney, Green Party candidate for governor. We'll have you in again before the election for sure, but we'll link his website to ours, News 3 this morning. Go to WSIL-TV.com. Now let's turn it over to Clint, who has a look